The Ford F-150 Lightning.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, yeah.
And so this is their response to the Tesla Cybertruck and the Hummer EV. Hummer are doing one, GMC Hummer EV.
Yep.
And there's a third one, which I'll talk about. Bit controversial because I would say that the market for F-150s, particularly in the US, are people who might not care a lot about the environment. It has to be a good truck in itself.
Yeah.
And so I'll give you some of the features and you can tell me whether you think it's a good truck.
Okay.
So essentially what they need to do here is outdo a normal F-150 for anyone to even consider buying it.
Yeah.
Because the inherent loss of noise and grunt and that kind of thing is going to be a pretty big negative for, I think, a lot of the buyers.
True.
So it's a fully electric pickup, if you didn't pick up on that. So it's an F-150. It's called Lightning, and they're making them all in a Super Crew body. So what that means is it's like 4 doors and a tray bed on the back. And so one thing that's standard in every model or every version is independent rear suspension, which in a car we take for granted, but in a lot of their F-150s they do leaf springs in the back.
They're really moving up in the world.
And
Past leaf springs.
Sorry?
Past leaf springs.
Yeah.
These Americans, what will they think of next?
Okay, cool. So it comes as standard as a dual motor.
Oh, cool.
Which means
dual motor.
They're all-wheel drive, which I think is really awesome. And so it has 4 drive modes: normal drive, sport, tow/haul, which is kind of like the American word for tow.
Yes.
And off-road mode. And so in regards to the lineup, there's 4 different versions as well. So there's the F-150 Pro, which you may initially attribute to being like Pro meaning like top level.
Yeah, okay.
But Pro just means professional, which means commercial, which means base level.
Okay, they haven't done that right.
Yeah, I was confused as well.
Yeah.
And so, well, I guess it means like if you call your mate, be like, oh, I just bought a Lightning Pro. Like they're like, oh, sick. That must be so good.
That's true. It does sound like it's a good
And
thing.
then they get in the car and it's just all cloth and plastic.
Yeah.
So it's 40,000 USD when it comes out. And the range is 370 kilometers, which isn't too bad.
40,000 seems expensive for American. Like they usually have lower prices for things. I guess that's pretty standard.
I think 40,000 is pretty good. I was having a look at previous prices